Hey guys, what's going on? It's Nick bringing you another Gears of War Judgment gameplay. This is a ranked domination on Rig, running Lancer and Smoke as my loadout. I think Marcus with Arctic skin, if that even matters, and I think Biohazard weapon skin on the Lancer, whatever it's called. I don't really know. I don't really think it matters, but so basically, all right. So I just want to jump right in here. Something I've heard a lot on the forums and from people on YouTube, and I've heard, and just people in general. And people are saying that the smoke grenade is useless, and I couldn't possibly disagree with that anymore. And I don't do anything too spectacular with it in this gameplay. As the night went on, this is very early on, when I started using it consistently. As the night went on, and of course I didn't record, so I got tired and lazy. This is not it's not how it's done, but oh well. But anyway, as the night went on, it became pretty clear to me that the smoke was very dominant. And the way it works in this game is when you throw it down, in Gears 1, 2, and 3, it would actually be a delay before the smoke grenade did anything. And in this game, as soon as it hits the ground, it explodes and it does all the things that it does. Now, in this game, it has the stun just like it did in 3, but the radius is definitely a lot bigger than it was in Gears 3, that's for sure. And you have to do that to make it compete with the other grenades. But, I keep hearing from, I look around and listen to what other people are saying, and they're saying, oh, smoke grenade is useless. No. All right, actually, you could do, 3 different things with it. I threw one down in the beginning, as you saw. I threw it down that big line of sight from B-Dom to where Boomshot is. Because a lot of times, every now and then, you'll just catch somebody who runs over there with a Mark and just bangs you out, bam, bam, you're dead. I just wanted to make sure that didn't happen. And in Gears, 2 and 3, the smoke grenade did not get the job done as a smoke grenade. All right, especially in Gears 2. In Gears 2, I think it was all over the place. When on launch, it knocked you down. Then they changed it to where you would stand still, kind of like the ink stun in Gears 3. And then in Gears 2, they eventually did away with anything that the smoke grenade did, I believe, other than create a really crappy blanket of smoke. In Gears 3, the smoke got a little better as far as actually being a smoke grenade. However, you could TACCOM through it, so it became kind of oh, all right. Well, that's the point of this, other than to stun people. Whereas in this game, it has the stun and an extremely thick cloud of smoke. And you can see I threw one up there at that guy with the Vulcan. I was hoping it would land near him, and it would actually drop the Vulcan. And for those of you who are complaining about the boom shield, try running the smoke grenade. Yeah, there's a little pro tip for you. If someone comes at you with a boom shield, if you throw a smoke grenade at them, it knocks the boom shield right out of their hand. And then all of a sudden, it's a normal 1v1. I mean, you could do a lot with it. I run it with Lancer quite often because, if someone's pushing at you with a shotgun, you see right there, I was aiming at that guy with the Nasher like an idiot, thinking I had the breach shot out. But I made up for it. I pulled it out and one-shotted him. But anyway, I run it with the Lancer quite often, the smoke grenade. And when a shotgun player comes rushing at me, I'll just throw it down and just kind of cancel their opportunity, and then I'll back up and give myself an opportunity to fight them. I mean, as far as the Lancer goes, if you get in a close quarter situation, use the reticle. The hipfire reticle, which was, people said it wasn't going to be a big deal. It is. It's extremely accurate. You could do a lot with it with pretty much any weapon. And I use it with the Lancer, and I'll just hipfire somebody down. Right here, this is really frustrating. You can't pick up ammo when you jam in this game. Jamming your gun in this game, not hitting your active reload, is the worst thing you can do. You are sentencing yourself to death by missing a reload. It's just it has as fast paced as this game is, and everything. All the movement's so quick, and people can come out of nowhere. They really punish you for not hitting a reload. I feel like it's worse in this game than any other game. Maybe it's just because of how fast the game is, but I think it's even possible that the timing, it actually, there's more time jammed. You're sitting there struggling to reload your gun. I think it's worse in this game than any other. Well, that's another story for another time. But yeah, the smoke is definitely not useless. I hate people just keep making assumptions about this game. That was my thing during the development. Was everyone was oh, this is gonna suck, because of this, because of that. It's like Call of Duty, and it's nah. Why don't you just wait till the game comes out? Now the game comes out, people don't use things, and they're still assuming they're not good. Like I said, I don't do anything too spectacular with it in this, but if you have a Nasher in smoke, man, you can almost do the same thing you can do with the stim grenades. You can just push with it. Just throw it at someone and then go smack them with your shotgun and shoot them, two-piece them. So, don't listen to people out there. Just try things out for yourself. I think the smoke grenade may become, excuse me, the smoke grenade may become the most dominant one as time goes on. I don't think a lot of people know how good it is right now. But yeah, but my whole thing is, don't just take people's word. Go out and try things for yourself, because there's so many things in this game people are missing. I suspect that stim gas will become a very controversial topic as time goes on, and I'll talk more about stim gas when I use it in a video. But I mean, there are already I've already found ways to counter stim gas abusers, and mainly using the frag grenade. Like people just don't think like if someone throws down a stim gas grenade and they're sitting there and they're regaining their health, you throw a frag grenade and they're in the kill radius, it still kills them. Like the stim gas is not it doesn't guarantee you safety. It just means you'll regain your health if you take damage. But if you get jibbed or you take an explosive weapon, you're going to die. There's no way around it. So, but we'll have to see. I mean, it has the potential to be overpowered, but we'll have to, it's definitely just too early. There's so many things in this game that counter other things, and I'm not committing to any statement like that, especially this early on. But I'm still really enjoying the game. Ranked Domination may be one of the most competitive Gears of War playlists of all time. It's just like every good player is in there. Everyone's always trying hard. It's always an intense match. Even when you get I run mostly full parties, but even some of the teams of 3 out there are giving us good matches. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time, if you run into people that aren't a full squad, you're just gonna shit on them. But every now and then, you never know. And one thing that's really concerning to me about this game, though, is it just doesn't seem like there's anyone on it, unless those population counters are wrong. But it's like first week, and already some of the ranked playlists are dead. It's just what is that? I guess maybe it's I mean, the game's really good. I think that in time, people who haven't picked it up may very well, just because they'll hear, oh, it's a good game. The problem is if you're a Gears of War player and you're overly judgmental, like many Gears of War players are, you're not gonna like it. I think Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3 players are really, really not liking this game, because there are so many elements from Gears 1, and I don't think they know what to do, and they're just on the forums, oh, the shotgun's broken. It's just nah, you just gotta learn how to aim center screen. If you've been around since 06, 07, you know how to do that. All the Gears 1 players did. And it's just kind of funny, seeing these people, for so long, you see those people on the forums who you'd see people asking for the Gears 1 shotgun back, and people would just move on, adapt. You got to move on, adapt. Well, we went back to the Gears 1 shotgun. So to those people who are complaining, I just have to say, you really need to move on and adapt. You got to get better. Sorry. It's just a little bit of validation there for the guys that have been around since Gears 1. But I mean, it's not a huge change. You can get used to it. Gears 1 players got used to the Gears 2 and 3 shotguns, so just do it. Just get in there, play, stop making excuses, and get it done. I just don't get it. The Nasher is fantastic in this game. It just kills me. That's why people are complaining about it. You could argue in Gears 3 it was overpowered. It had way too much range. Actives were ridiculous on it. If it weren't for the Retro Lancer, it might have actually gotten nerfed. It may have been complained about. Who knows? Obviously, the Retro was worse, but not so much in this game. Haven't seen a lot of Retro Lancer, but basically, as far as Lancer smoke, Lancers step back, hip fire if you have to, aim when you're supporting from afar. It's pretty elementary. You can melee with the Lancer, so that's pretty huge. But I mean, it's the same Lancer. You got to use it how you use it. And that guy, I think I killed that guy 150 times in this gameplay. But and smoke grenade, I told you, just use it to get out of situations. Use it as a smoke screen because it's effective at that. And the combination of Lancer and smoke to me works pretty well, but you can run it with Nasher pretty easily. You can run anything with Nasher, really. I have my complaints about the game, but the things I like about it are there's way more of that than there are things I don't like. And that's going to do it for this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a rating, whichever one you feel necessary if you would like to do that sort of thing. And I'll definitely be back soon. Peace.